Hello again and greetings from Sunnyhill. I'm here today with another Sunnyhill Ray of Light daily meditation, as I am each day Monday through Saturday around 3 o'clock p.m. Today it was announced that Louise Glück, the American poet, was awarded this year's Nobel Prize in Literature. Glück is a poet of remarkable depth and complexity, and I'm going to share one of her poems with you today, although I fear that it may not do her justice. So I encourage you to explore Glück's poetry more on your own if you are so moved. In this particular poem, which is October Part 1, it's first part of a 6-part poem, what the poet seems to be exploring, from my perspective anyway, is trauma and recovery from trauma. What happens in trauma is that this experience occurs, this awful traumatic experience occurs, and we don't know what to do with it. And the challenge of healing from trauma is learning how to integrate that experience, that traumatic event, into the wholeness of one's life, and indeed into the wholeness of all life. So this poem, I think, is struggling with that trauma and healing from trauma, and it contains allusions to the natural world and the changing of the seasons. It also contains allusions to psychotherapy and to classical literature. So it's, as I said, a many-layered and deep and complex work. Again, this is by Louise Glück, and it's titled October Part 1. Is it winter again? Is it cold again? Didn't Frank just slip on the ice? Didn't he heal? Weren't the spring seeds planted? Didn't the night end? Didn't the melting ice flood the narrow gutters? Wasn't my body rescued? Wasn't it safe? Didn't the scar form invisible above the injury? Terror and cold, didn't they just end? Wasn't the back garden harrowed and planted? I remember how the earth felt, red and dense in stiff rows. Weren't the seeds planted? Didn't vines climb the south wall? I can't hear your voice for the wind's cries whistling over the bare ground. I no longer care what sound it makes. When I was silenced, when did it first seem pointless to describe that sound? What it sounds like can't change what it is. Didn't the night end? Wasn't the earth safe when it was planted? Didn't we plant the seeds? Weren't we necessary to the earth? The vines, were they harvested? That's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.